One of the main purposes of a young man being in the Aaronic Priesthood is it prepares him to live worthily and to receive the Melchizedek priesthood, and then to go to the house of the Lord and receive his saving ordinances, all in preparation to one day serve an honourable full-time mission.
Planning is a critical part in preparing someone to receive the priesthood. It takes time to prepare people. If it's a young man preparing to receive the Aaronic priesthood or be advanced to the Melchizedek priesthood, all those things start years in advance.
If you can just remember as a bishop that you're the president of the Aaronic priesthood. We had the stake presidency working with the elders quorum presidency and the high priests. That was their domain. I certainly had some responsibility to the Relief Society, but we were totally focused on those young men and those young women, and I think the success was there because of the dedicated effort.
He normally interviews them around their birthdays and other times throughout the year. This helps to keep them on track, and they can attend the temple as often as possible to participate in baptisms. A good home teaching companion with regular visits is the first missionary training experience that a young man will have. Speaking in sacrament, teaching in class, all of this is preparation to help a young man not only prepare for his mission but to serve in the church throughout his life.
Especially for young men, we flag them early and it sets a smooth transition for when they turn 18. So for Tim Armai, he was identified and flagged years in advance. In some cases you may need to be very patient with brethren and take that long-term view and long-term goal. And in some cases, particularly when they're returning to church, general priesthood and stake conference can't come soon enough.
I think the best advice any priesthood leader could have is to follow the Spirit. And so if you're about the Lord's work and doing spiritual things, you have to know what the Lord wants to have done. Relying on the Spirit, being able to recognise His voice, and then having the courage to act on the things you're asked to do. And those promptings could come in the middle of the night. I've woken up with these promptings, as many have, and you just have to go out and with great faith and action, go out and invite people with great power to make spiritual progress. And I remember going to all of the young men in the ward when I was the bishop, to all of their football games, and standing on the sidelines, and it touched my heart when they'd bring their fellow footy players over and say, "This is my bishop." They loved their bishop because the next bishop that came along, they loved him as well. So I think you've got to be with the people, and that's what the Saviour would do, isn't it?
It's a real team effort. Firstly with the parents, bishop, his counsellors, the youth leaders, home teaching companions, seminary teachers, everybody working together to help a young man grow. This is a critical time in a young man's life. If managed well, it sets the foundation for a young man to receive the Melchizedek priesthood when he turns 18, receive a mission call, and then go to the temple.